break. Now it's time to have a very, very important conversation. So if you're a parent or a guardian, this is the time to stay glued to your TV sets. This morning we are asking you, or we just want to find out from you, when is the appropriate time to introduce your kids to electronic gadgets? Technology is fast advancing. We are all living our lives lately, mostly depending on gadgets and accessories and all of that. So we are asking you, a parent or a guardian out there, when is the appropriate time to introduce your kids to electronic gadgets? When is it too early? When is it too late? When is it okay? When is it not okay? We want to hear from you. So do call us via the number on your TV screens right now. The number is 026-400-7720. 026-400-7720. And if you want to send us a WhatsApp message, you can do that via the number 020-444-7033. That's the WhatsApp number, 020-444-7033. Let's have a great conversation this morning on the topic. Kweku, what do you think about it? When is it okay? When is the appropriate time?
Okay, so for me, I think it's about boundaries, right? So I wouldn't even say that, maybe 5 years or 8 years or whatever, because a lot of the gadgets are designed to help learning, right? But, and it's a huge but, right? Boundaries are critical, you see, because developmental processes for children involve a lot of play.
Right.
Children learn by play. And you realize that even the most advanced systems for education, they emphasize heavily, especially between a few months old and about 5 years old, a lot of physical activity and play, because the child is developing coordination skills, and the child is developing balancing skills, the child is developing a lot of things. So if they are sitting at one place glued to a screen, all these things are not being developed. Do you see that thing? It's actually quite dangerous.
Yeah.
You see, then we have the issue of blue screen. Adults even suffer from overexposure to blue screen, right? So how much more babies, how much more little toddlers, how much more infants who are learning to walk, or they've just started walking in not a few months, not just a few months. All these, at these different ages, I think it's so critical that there are boundaries, right? And parents have to be strong. Now, the difficulty for us in this generation, okay, is parents are busy. And this is why actually we are bringing this conversation. Parents are busy, right? Now, because of your busy schedule and because of our self-imposed busyness, so there are two different things. There's the busy schedule, but you are home, you've come home. But now you have added self-imposed busyness. What is that one? That one is this.
The phone.
This.
Yeah.
WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You are doing your things. And then now the child doesn't have your attention. The child doesn't have your focus, right? Because also you also want to do your play. Right? And so it's like, oh, I'm tired from work. I also want to relax more and also play more on social media, right? And so you leave the kids with the gadgets and it's affecting their development. So the question we have asked is that, what do you think?
When is the appropriate time?
What age is appropriate to introduce your children to electronic gadgets? Whether it's a tablet, whether it's a phone,
a laptop.
A laptop. What age is appropriate to introduce them, and even that, what's the introduction like, right? You just leave it with them. UNICEF has a very interesting. It's a long article. I'm not going to read all of it. So it says here, setting the rules, how to use gadgets. This is from the UNICEF website. Okay, so you can go there and read it yourself. Over 5-year-old children over 5 years old need clear rules. We need to tell your children that we're giving you a phone and that you should use it this way or that way. right? For example, you may use it 3 times a day, 15 minutes each. Clear rules, right? Because children operate well in structure. If you don't have structure, you're creating a beast.
Yeah.
So it's important to put structures in. So, and as an example, 3 times a day, 15 minutes. And then they should even help them, teach them how to monitor themselves. Time also, drop it.
Yeah, and Kweku, I feel like there needs to be a balance, you know. There needs to be a balance. In as much as the children need the gadgets to learn and all of that, sometimes there's the abuse of the gadgets.
Yep.
So they get so addicted to it, so drawn to it so much that they wouldn't even want to go and do anything. I remember growing up, we used to play outside.
Yeah.
We used to play with the other children in the neighborhood, the neighbors' children and all
What are
of
some of
that.
the games you played?
Oh, Ampe, like we are going to be
I
having
played
on the
Ampe
Wonder
as
Space
well.
show this
Yes,
weekend.
exactly.
So we play Ampe.
Yeah.
We play a lot.
You know me, I have 3 sisters, so I played Ampe fully. I'm the firstborn, but I played Ampe fully. Then there's a game called Tomato, right?
Okay, we have a call on the line. Okay. Just hold your thoughts on that. Hi, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for calling into Breakfast Daily. Let's hear your thoughts.
Good morning. Please, the issue is that things in the electronic gadgets have come to stay because some of them use them at school. All that I can say is that there must be a restriction. Yeah, because let me use my own for example. When I was a child, I was trained by my grandfather.
Okay.
Then we had television in the system where you have what we call the candramas, the by father's eyes and the rest. My grandfather never bought a television.
Okay.
He told us that you will let. And therefore, but not that he couldn't afford. Couldn't afford it. So he used radio, GBC one, the radio is GBC one, GBC two, till he go to GBC one, till he go to GBC two.
Yeah.
And up to now, it's days that I grew up that I'm interested in television. I was always in love with radio. So, you know, these days, children of these days are overusing the gadget. I know a child, a student I taught myself, he just recently was. When you go and he's using the phone, it's like something. Instead of her to learn, concentrate on the washing. The phone is even on charge, and you'll be using the whole night, the whole day. Lay aside the books.
Yeah.
So what I think is that there should be restriction.
Yeah.
So if he's doing homework with it, after the homework, you collect it.
Right.
But these days, parents these days are pampering their children and are spoiling their children. It's not supposed to be like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much
for calling.
For your call.
Right, cool. Yeah. So, I mean, he has shared his thoughts, but you were telling us something about tomato.
Yes.
What did you call it?
I mean, I don't know how the correct pronunciation is, but
right.
Is it tomato?
I don't know.
You don't know
what
the game. Okay,
is.
so it's hopscotch. That's what I know.
Okay, I don't know what the game is.
So hopscotch is you draw the lines on the ground, right? And it's 1 to 10 on the ground. So 1 is the first box. Then you do 2, 3, then 4, then 5, 6, then 7. You know, like that. And then now the idea is to be able to you have some heavy stone or something. I think something weighted.
Yes,
right?
I know the game you're talking about.
And then you see how far you can travel along the way.
At some point in time, you need to use one leg to step into some of the boxes.
And all of that, So we play that game. It's a very active game. It helps your balance. It helps your equilibrium. You know, it physically develops a child. Do you see? So if a child is playing a game like this, you'll be coordinated. You'll be well coordinated. You have, and it's good for your heart. It's good for your circulatory system. All of this is good for your brain. You see, physical activity is very good for your brain and for brain development. You know, and we take these things for granted, and technology is supposed to come and be a blessing. It's not supposed to come and ruin every advantage that we had as a human civilization, right? So if we allow that, no wonder people, look, these days there's literature that is suggesting the link between early exposure to electronics and even autism. So you find that sometimes children were born perfectly normal and they were responding correctly. Then suddenly at 3-4 years of age, they've regressed massively. They don't communicate anymore. Delayed speech, all of those things, you know. So I think for me, the structure is critical, you know. And UNICEF is very interesting. That article I was reading, UNICEF is actually suggesting something. It says that in order for a child to clearly understand these rules, it is necessary to develop algorithms and rituals. For example, you get your phone after a meal or after fresh air and exercise.
Exactly.
You see? So you see what the earlier caller was saying. So you use it for your homework, but after that, we take it away. I think that it shouldn't just be used for work purposes. It can be also used for fun, right? But there should be a limit to know that I'm going to have fun with this, but I have other things to have fun with as well. You know,
and the children have become so much addicted to screen time or gadgets so much that when you even want to sort of punish them with it, then it becomes like a big deal. But I mean, our time, it was such a privilege to even touch your parents' phone. And at that time, we weren't even having smartphones. It was the what they call yam phones now.
We were very excited to be able to hold it small. We couldn't do much with it.
I tell you, you just play little games on the like Snake and the rest. So I think it's very important that there has to be a balance. Look, as parents, like you rightly said, we are all busy trying to make money, going to work and doing all of that. But spending time with your children is a very, very important thing that helps with their developmental abilities as well. So if you come back from work and you think that, oh, you need to just push the gadgets to the child to watch videos on YouTube to keep them occupied, you're rather doing the child more harm than good. Because the children these days too, they find their way to navigate apps. And look, most of these YouTube videos have ads that are not even children friendly or children appropriate. So they are watching such videos and then such ads pop up and they have no option than to watch it till the end before they continue whatever they are watching. So there really, really needs to be some sort of a balance and strict supervision and monitoring. I like the fact that some apps are able to, now if you want to sort of give your child a mobile phone, they need access, a parental access.
And you can restrict them.
Yes, you can actually restrict them. So we shouldn't just leave it to the children to do whatever they want to do with it. Anyway, we have another call on the line. Hi, good morning. Hello.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and where you are calling from?
I'm Richard. I'm calling from Kumasi.
All right, Richard, let's hear you.
Okay. You are having one of the topics that I've really, really loved to talk about, and I think having the time is one privilege. You were talking about ads on certain sites that kids watch, and we all know there's an education on that side I want to just pass through. One is whenever you get any gadgets for your kids, there's a parental control where you can control the site he or she can just view, and there are certain things the kid will be restricted in doing. So in as much as you are not even with the kid will be supervised by that kind of authentications that have been done on their phone. And that is just an education part of it. I think this topic that I initially stated is one that is killing us. Trust me, parents are so busy. We want money, as we initially said. We are all fighting in order to get or earn certain kind of money. I think it's very, very important to that our kids, our future, what are the monies for? The monies are basically for them. So if we don't take care of these things, it's going to ruin the future of these kids, and we will regret ever. The next part, as you said, it slows down development. Social activities are being abandoned because of all these things. And if individuals don't take these notes so serious, kids are going to tend to be people we never knew they are. Because a lot of people, as I've seen, a lot of parents don't even know much about phones. Technology wasn't in their time. Very limited people even know about this thing I just initially stated as the parental even control. They'll just give the phones to their kids. They have bundle on it and that's it. Whatever that goes on with their kids is what they don't care. All they think they can do is they have time to do what they think. I initially love the word initially used, that parents even want to play along and they want to have time to play. Yes. So I think this topic should be one topic we shouldn't just neglect. We should educate it and let people know what we are bringing out in our own homes. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for the call. All right. There's some messages we have here. This one says, good morning, City TV. I just wanted, ChannelOne TV, okay? I just wanted to, are you still seeing City TV on your screen? Because it's ChannelOne TV now, right? Maybe it's from social media. So it could be from social media. No, Facebook.
Yes.
They don't let us change that.
But we are now ChannelOne TV.
All right, so I just wanted to take a moment to express my appreciation for the fantastic job you've been doing. Your hard work truly makes a difference. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is Kingsley Komla Mote from Sunyani. Thank you so much.
I have this one from Prince from Tesano. He says, good morning, David and Jifa. I think the best thing to do when it comes to children and gadgets is to set boundaries, just as our parents set boundaries for us when watching television. The children need the gadgets, so all we can do is to pay attention to how they use the gadgets and what they are exposed to. Be interested in what your children are doing at all times.
Absolutely. We have this one here. It says, good morning, ChannelOne TV. I am Mohammed Ali from Afrancho. The game Mr. Kweku is talking about is Kope1. Kope1. Maybe that's what some other people also call it. Well, the one I was using is a Ghana name.
Okay. All right. Kweku, we have another call on the line. You may want to take that. Hello. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm right. I'm from Cape Coast, UCC.
All right, let's hear you.
Oh, this morning, I'm just enjoying your program.
Thank you.
Keep it up. Because I don't know, some of us parents, which we are among, which are among, because I mean, my child, she got 20 years September before I bought her a phone.
Okay.
When she was in senior high school, she was using a young phone. Anytime I wanted to communicate with her, we talk. So some of we parents to are among. So thank you very much for your program. It's very, very dedicated. Keep it up. God bless you.
Thank you
very much.
Goku, so the message that came in about parents setting boundaries for us when it came to watching television. I actually had that experience, and it was very strict. Growing up, my daddy would only let me read or watch news on TV. After watching the news, I'm done. I'm done with television for the day. So that was the closest I came to TV. No movies, no fun. I mean, nothing.
We were allowed to watch preaching, but apart from that, that was it. You can watch, if it's preaching there, you can watch. I watch preaching, hey, that was my entertainment.
How come you didn't become a pastor?
I did. Also, I didn't become, but you know, everybody's been talking about it. Why you say, I can't to say this.
But you're not actively in ministry.
No, I'm not actively in ministry. Yes.
Anyway, I was expecting that you'd be standing on the pulpit actively. Anyway, we have another message here. It says, hello, good morning, ChannelOne TV. I'm Mohammed Ali. Okay, you read that. Anyway, this one also says, good morning, City. Please, we are at ChannelOne TV. ChannelOne TV. I wish my beautiful daughter, Alberta Celesi, assuming of New Bawe, it's a birthday message. A happy birthday today, 1st November. May all your dreams become a reality. I love you, my princess, from your mom, Rejoice Ganyu. Right. You can also send in your thoughts and comments on this conversation via the WhatsApp number 020-444-7033, 020-444-7033, and would love to read your messages.
So I went to do a Google search for hopscotch.
Okay.
And in fact, tumatu, and it says it's in Ghana, hopscotch is called tumatu.
Okay, tomato.
Tomato.
Okay.
But it's written tomato. It's
Tomato.
tomato.
Yes.
You too.
Yes,
Me too.
like they are
Matu.
taking turns.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. But they've not written it properly. It's supposed to be T-U-U.
Okay.
But
I don't
written
write
T-U.
down. I speak, I don't write.
All right. We have another call on the line. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Breakfast Daily. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Yusuf Natason, calling from Wa.
All right. How's Wa this morning?
Oh, Wa is cool.
Wonderful. Tell us what you think.
In fact, the program is a nice thing that we are doing.
Right.
But to me, I think parents should be disciplined on the side of gadgets.
Okay.
I said this because sometimes we take our businesses more serious, and then we think that when we hand over the gadgets to the children, they are away from us and we can do what we want. So if you are doing that, they will go to sites that you don't expect, and they will see things and then copy.
Yeah.
Just for instance, some few weeks ago, I saw a news portal from your channel that some kids attempted or killed a child because of ritual.
Yeah.
It is something that they saw on a movie. And they trace to the Akonfo, and then the man also instructs them to do that.
Yeah.
So such things are bad. And then also, as parents, particularly those who are not, or who are educated, don't watch certain things, particularly on TikTok with your kids. You think that what you are doing, they are not copying. When you are out, they also attempt to go same way.
Yeah.
And then the gadgets we buy for our kids, there are programs that they always program on a particular gadget, particularly the iPads for kids. We should know what we have to give to our kids at what particular time. But to allow kids to go to friends, family, to watch movies and come, because you don't have one, you allow them to go, they'll go to learn some vices that are not supposed to be learned. If not, for kids, we have to introduce gadgets to them even from the time that we think they are 7 and 8 going. Because if we don't introduce them to that, technology is coming to take up the world. So if you deprive your kids, you are depriving them the civilization to come. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. As you see from Wa.
I agree, because in as much as we want some sort of digital literacy for our kids, because we want them to catch up with the Western world in terms of technology and all of that, we really need to be measured. We really need to be measured. I know a friend who said she doesn't make her children use gadgets or phones only on Fridays. So they just have screen time on Fridays after school, and that is even just for a few hours, an hour or so, and then that's it for them until another Friday. So they are always looking forward to screen time on Fridays, and sometimes they don't even get
and
it
it's
at all.
something to look forward to, right? It's exciting, something
wrong,
to look forward to.
there's no screen time for you.
Yeah.
So you know that, oh, I'm going to be getting screen time to learn or to watch my favorite cartoon or something on Friday. So you are actually doing everything that is expected of you within the whole of the week, looking forward.
So that you have fulfilled all righteousness. You know that Friday, if you didn't do the dishes, if you didn't clean your room, if you didn't lay your bed, something that you didn't do will be used against you on Friday. So you have to make sure everything. I think it's such a good way, to run things.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we have a caller from Medina. Emmanuel, good morning. Hello, Emmanuel.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning. You're welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Thank you so much.
All right.
It's a pleasure hearing from you too and watching you this morning on couch.
Thank you for calling and share your thoughts with us.
All right, a quick one. I just want to touch on the fact that you see the way computers have users.
Yes.
So I'm of the view that in the near future, we can also develop our mobile phones in such a way that we can have user 1, user 2.
Okay.
So parents can adjust or switch in between these users. So we can select the apps that our children can have on the user 1. So that would be even easy to save us from this parental control and other things.
Okay. Yeah,
okay, my
that's
little
smart.
suggestion.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I like that idea.
Yeah, I like that idea. I don't know if
create
he's a
different user
computer
platforms,
engineer.
so
He can, I mean, take it up. Or if the engineers are watching us.
I know, right?
They can
No,
take
but
it
it's a
up.
brilliant idea because so currently what we have is the parental guidance system. So you can lock or restrict,
Your child from
and then there are
accessing.
apps that when you see your child is watching something, you can see it on your phone.
Yes.
And this is this is a website they have gone to, and you lock it from your phone, and it locks theirs. So that's there. But then you can also have multiple interfaces, so that if you log in as user 2, it's a completely different interface with different access, possibilities. On that.
Yeah, and but there's also the conversation of someone actually mentioned it, a caller mentioned it a while ago. The conversation of parents not being, not having digital literacy when it comes to these things. So maybe a child is even handling a phone better than how the father
but
or
that's
the
what
mother.
happens. That was normal.
Well,
Yeah, a lot of children know how to handle their phone better. They'll come, Daddy, it's not there. It's not there. It's here.
Your own phone.
Your own phone.
Your own phone.
It's not there. It's here. Yeah.
They know how to navigate it even better than you. So I think we really need to, do some sensitization and education on these things, because it's rather doing more harm than good to our children.
Yeah. We have a caller from WA. Hello. All right. Talk to us. What do you think about what we're talking about?
Yeah, I think like exposing these children to this electronic gadget is very worrying. Or sometimes these kids, when they are exposed to it can even get to a time that you want to do some things on the TV, and they will not be happy for you to do them. So I think exposing them to this electronic gadget at the young age is not helpful at all.
All right, thank you very much for sharing. What age would you recommend? What age do you think?
I think for TV, like I would like to recommend you shouldn't expose them to something that might go beyond their standard. Like something like exposing them to the internet.
Okay.
But you should not buy stuff that might not influence them through the internet.
Okay.
Something like that. I think
so they can have electronic.
That is very explicit. Just like the ABCD, there are some electronic gadgets that are put on education.
Yeah.
Like for
electronic games.
Education.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, this kind of stuff.
Wonderful. Okay. Thank you so much. I like this suggestion. Yes. Electronic games that don't have access to internet. Do you see? Because the internet is limitless, but electronic games, so they can still play, they can still experience. Yeah. But even that, I still advise protocols, limitations. You see, because
too much
movement is important.
Yes.
You have to move.
Yeah.
As a child, you must move.
Yeah. You need to socialize.
You must jump.
Yeah.
You must run. You must run around. As a child, you have to
play.
Move. You must play. It's important. And it's not, I don't like the idea we have as a society where it's like opagrododo. Do you understand? Because it's developmental. What else should a 5-year-old be doing? Agro is the way. That's how children learn.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's very important.
Cool. And that brings me to speak highly of ChannelOne TV's new show, The Wonder Space.
Yeah, Wonder Space.
Look, The Wonder Space is not just a screen time kind of show. It's you're enjoying screen time, yes, and then you're actually doing the activity, practicing firsthand. You are watching and then doing it, and it's a really good thing for children's development. So if you're a parent or a guardian out there who really wants your child to develop cognitively and all of that, look, stick to ChannelOne Television tomorrow, Saturday, 12 noon, and catch The Wonder Space. You would even enjoy it better than the child. I promise you. I promise you, you would enjoy it. So, right.
Yeah, so there's this message here. It says, good morning, ChannelOne TV. You're both looking good today. Thank you very much. My opinion is that parents should monitor their wards when they introduce them to electronic gadgets. I am Aladdin from Kumasi. Aladdin, thank you very much for that message. Yeah.
So this one says, good morning, champion host. Please, okay, it's a birthday message. We'll do that, but let me just read the things I've started.
Okay.
Please wish a friend of mine, Alexander Moating, a.k.a. McAllister of South Sonchester, glorious birthday for me. May the good Lord bless him with many years and good health, from Nana Kwame of Germany.
All right. Another birthday message in here as well. It says, good morning, beautiful and handsome hosts. I want to use your platform to wish my little brother, Kobe Reynald Mensah, a happy birthday. He's in the Volta region, and Psalm 35 is my prayer for him. All right, happy birthday to Kobe Reynolds. This one says here, happy birthday, Diana Na Okaiko. Today I celebrate you and the wonderful light you bring into the lives of those around you. Your warm kindness and strength are truly inspiring, and it's a joy to know someone as remarkable as you. May this year fill your life with happiness, love, and all the dreams you've been hoping for. Here's to creating more amazing memories and unforgettable moments. Enjoy every moment of your special day. You deserve it all and more. With so much love and my warmest wishes, Ni Komete Kome.
All right, we have a caller from Aflao. Hi, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
You're calling from Aflao. What's your name?
Ebenezer.
Ebenezer, let's hear you.
Oh, okay. Mine has to do with the mother.
Okay.
You know, sometimes the mothers have programs that they watch on TV. So when they are watching those programs, they don't ask the kids to leave. They watch the program with the kids, and the kids watch all sorts of things. Sometimes when you, the father, you step in and you are trying to correct them, they don't understand.
Okay. Are you speaking from personal experience?
Sometimes I close from work, you get home, then you see your daughter or your children watching a program that their mother used to
adult
watch.
programs,
Okay. And they are below the age to watch that.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ebenezer. Thank you.
You are welcome.
All right. Yeah, but it's true, you know, this whole thing about control. So for me, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You see, and you see, you're an adult. So as an adult, you should take the decisions. You should create the boundaries. You should place the limits, right? When I talk, they don't mind me. Hey, please, you are the adult in the relationship.
Children,
They are children, you know. So do what your parents did for you. If you are struggling, just do what your parents did for you. Because the parents, they tried.
Well, if you ask me, I would say that expose the children to the gadgets as early as you can, so that they may not be lacking when it comes to literacy and technology and all of that. But then again, it should be measured.
Yes.
It really, really should be measured. So the exposure is good. They get to learn. They get to navigate the apps and all of that. But with measure and some sort of discipline.
It's important. It's important.